Welcome back to a new season of NBA Takes with your hosts
Davion.
and Coreyon.
So today we'll be talking about our biggest letdown matchups. You want to take the first matchup, Coreyon?
Okay, so the first matchup that I think was a letdown was the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round. The Warriors they came in as a lower seed and they beat the they beat the Grizzlies. I didn't think that. Well, I guess it was kind of close, but I thought the Grizzlies were gonna get like a game 7 or something.
Yeah, like for sure one there.
Yeah, because they were like kind of even. But then the Warriors went on to win the championship. But I think uh uh a main point in the losing was Ja Morant getting injured. If I feel like if he didn't get injured, they probably would have went on to a game 7. But the Warriors did win a championship, so I guess they're better.
Yeah, I agree on that. The Warriors going on to win that chip. This being Curry fourth chip and Clay fourth chip. I feel like they did play better, and that factor of John Morant getting injured after this season, after one game, and then the Memphis Grizzlies coming back one more game. I feel like if Ja was not injured, I feel like it probably could go on to a game a game 7 at best. But I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies all around would have never pushed out against the Warriors.
So what about your most
My
disappointing?
most disappointing, it is the Boston Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets round 1. So Boston coming into this was a really good team. They had Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, Al Horford, Marcus Smart. All around great players. But but Brooklyn coming into this, being the 7th seed, I didn't really see them as the old Brooklyn, as Kevin Durant as a superstar. They had Kevin Durant, Kyrie, a little bit controversial, was here and there due to some reasons, not specifying, but coming off that James Harden trade, low key, I kind of felt like Kyrie was now. Oh yeah, he left. Now it's my time to be the co-star. But I felt like he didn't come through on that, and this Kevin Durant, I know he tried all around his hardest, but still they weren't able to snatch one game. It was a 4-0 sweep, and I felt like from you being a two-time championship, Kevin Durant is, um, and Kyrie being a one-time champion, not being able to win that, get past the Boston Celtics that are not a championship, would be able to win. But yeah,
Yeah, KD and Kyrie have experience in the playoffs. They're like well experienced in the playoffs, being from really good teams already. I feel like they should have done better. Uh, at least a few games. But I feel like it was unexpected for everybody. Nobody expected it to be a sweep, which is disappointing for KD and Kyrie. Kyrie was playing only away games for a bit, and
no, I think
was
it was at home games for a little bit. I don't because the
was
vaccine and all
yeah.
that, but like yeah.
And then and KD he in the playoffs he wasn't scoring in the fourth quarter. Like it was bad for him. Like they was locking him down. Feel like they just had a bad stretch overall. Uh, at a point like Kyrie was the main one. It was just like Kyrie was the only one on that team. Uh, but then he was like flicking people off in the games. Like
Yeah,
he was wild.
flicking the fans off, cussing at the fans, stepping on their logo. Like if
Unsportsmanlike like
unsportsmanlike
uh, acts.
sports, you're up there. You're
A superstar.
a superstar. Won the champions. Just doing all that, flipping your fans off is like mad wild. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't expect that Kyrie. Even if he played for him, I know he didn't really like playing for Boston, but to flip them off in the playoff game where you get ejected and you're putting your team at Jefferson. I feel like Kyrie was being really selfish there, and he wasn't trying to be a leader like he said he wanted to. He was trying to be his own player. He wanted to make himself look good, but even that, it didn't work out for me.
Uh, uh, I could get why he was frustrated because he used to play for them. Like they used to cheer for him,
And then now
and
they're
now they're
booing him. But even though you see LeBron, he played for Cleveland. They boo him now. He don't flip them off. He don't yell at them. Derrick Rose, he played for Bulls. They still cheer for him. Sometimes they boo for him, but they never flip. He never flipped them off or went off on them. KD Warriors, he never went up to a fan and just flipped them off. That's the thing. You're a superstar who played for 3 teams so far, and now you're flipping off your old fans because they are bullying for you. I feel like that's a really selfish idea, and if you wanted to be a leader wouldn't do that. You say Kevin Durant is more of a leader than Kyrie so far, in my opinion.
yeah. But like that's a different topic though.
Yeah, but that was our 2 disappointing titles, disappointing losses. But tell us what your disappointing losses. If you want to hear more of the NBA Takes podcast, you go to the YWCA YouTube and the YWCA SoundCloud. Have a great rest of the day, and great shout out to Coreyon. Happy birthday for Coreyon.
Okay.
And we look to see you on the next episode.